Alright guys, so check it out. We've got the GoPro here, and this is the Hero 3. This is the black edition. It comes in this little funky package, and my friend ordered it, and I've seen this before. It comes wrapped in like this newspaper bag, I guess is the best way to describe it. But I was lucky enough because my friend, shout out to J6, was nice enough to let me unbox it so you guys could see it. But let's talk about the packaging like we always do, then we're gonna go right into the actual insides of the box. Now, let me give you a little background before we do that on the GoPro camera. They are becoming the freelance, the hobbyist camera, because you can do a lot of things with them. They're very versatile. You can do underwater photography, you can do sports photography, you can put them on like hover planes, quads, you can do all kinds of different things with them, and they're pretty indestructible for the most part. Not saying you can't tear them up, but if you do, you're not out of the same kind of money that you would be if it were, say, a DSLR. And it says right on front here that it's waterproof. Up to 131 feet, that's pretty good, 40 meters. This is the Hero Black Edition, as I said. 1080p 60 frames a second, which is awesome for a camera this size. Has a 12 megapixel still, 30 frame burst, which is awesome. Super view mode, which is kind of like a wide angle or a fisheye. Auto low light mode, and it has a GoPro app, and this one comes with the remote. On the very back, it gives you the lowdown on what you get, features, functionality. I'll let you guys just look at this for a second. It has built-in Wi-Fi, 2 times faster image processor. Yeah, I talked about a 12 megapixel image sensor. Gives you good low light performance. Got a nice wide angle lens that you can tell that you can get some really cool stuff with. I hope to try this thing out with him, particularly around water, because there's a company that I'll talk to you guys about later if I can get them to send me a filter that will go right on the front. It's made square, that'll go right over the lens, and it's a red filter, and what it will do is it'll give you a more natural look underwater where you have so many blues and greens. So it's really cool, and hopefully this unboxing will not disappoint. Leave me a comment. Let me know if you guys have a GoPro. Let me know if you're interested in getting one, if you want to see some sample GoPro video. We love to do some stuff for you because, again, this is a really awesome product. And the price, what was the price of this? 400 bucks. You can't beat that for what you get for a $400 package. A very versatile tool that you can use you know, in a lot of circumstances. I pulled the bottom off, and this is just the carriage that holds it. And once you actually get it off, has GoPro Be a Hero, tells you about the actual camera, and on the other side says the same thing, and it tells you on the front here, learn more at GoPro.com. So we're gonna follow the instructions and pull this tape all the way around. I love that sound. Oh yeah. Now we can actually pull the actual top off the product, and everything's got a nice presentation. And what I like is when you pull it apart, shit's not falling everywhere. I always like that in packaging, because a lot of times when you pull something apart, it just goes all over the place. It happens especially with headphones if you're not careful. But I like this presentation, and I like how everything's kind of holstered together and stays in its spot. Here's the controller, and it's in a little cradle, and it's very well built. It has a mode button, it has another soft touch button, has an LED screen of some sort, or some sort of screen readout that'll show you different things that you need to know. It's got, let's see what else it's got here. You can release this little seat belt thing, which is cool. Looks just like a seat belt that goes in and locks into place. That's really cool. So you can strap this to a lanyard or something so you won't lose it. But you've got 3 buttons. You got a button here, you got a button here, you got a button here, you got the actual lens, and this is the actual waterproofing case, and this is the attachment that attaches to a lot of different setups, and a lot of that stuff is in the box. First thing when you open the top of the box of the presentation is the different manuals. Very important stuff. It tells you everything you probably need to know, all the stuff I probably should have read before I started fooling with it. Tells you how to take the camera out and everything else you need to know. And hi, here we go. The very top button is the shutter button. The front button is where you got a Wi-Fi status light, you got a camera status light, you've got the power mode, which is up front, and the Wi-Fi button is on the side. So again, guys, here's a look at it. you've got the, to make sure I'm telling you right, the power button or the mode button, which is this very front one. On the side, you've got the Wi-Fi on and off button, which is where my thumb is, and on top you've got the shutter or the select button. So this one, like I said, is top of the line, so there's a lot of different things you can do with this. Different modes you have, just to show you real quick, time lapse. You got all kinds of different things. Burst mode, photo, obviously video. So this is a very capable tool to shoot a lot of cool videos. Then there's all kind of settings that my good friend's gonna have to read up on so he can show me how this thing actually works. Here's some stickers which are really cool. You know I like swag, so stickers are always good. Here's the user's manual, and you think you're studying for the SAT. This thing is thick, and hopefully there's other languages in here. Yeah, there is. There's actually only looks like Spanish and English, but this is a pretty thick manual. So that means that there's a lot of features packed into such a small camera, which is not a bad thing. It's really a good thing. You got your warranty disclosures here, which is always nice to know. If you tear something up, you can bring it back, because 9 times out of 10, if you were to tear up a camera, it would probably be a GoPro, because you're trying to do something crazy with it. Let's see what else is actually in the box. That's important as well. You've got a USB cable. You've got, this looks like the seat belt, which leads me to believe that this is some sort of charger for this remote, I bet you. And when you pop this guy out, you line up these contacts here, and you pop this guy in, I bet you. Ta-da! Pretty cool. That one was kind of a no-brainer. You've also got some connectors for the actual camera itself, and the way they mount to the camera is they use this little set screw. Technically, I guess you could use this one. Yeah, this was long enough. This is the one that was holding it in the top piece, but you basically fit these teeth together. And I'll do it the right way, it makes sense. And then you set, once everything is lined up and you check to make sure, you can run that screw through there, and you can screw it in, and then you can make adjustments and you can tighten it up from there. And you can attach this to a helmet, you can attach it to a bike, skateboard, car door. There's just a number of different things, and they make even more attachments. There's a chest attachment that makes it look kind of like Iron Man that you can run around with. There's just all kind of crazy things. But there's more stuff in this box. Holy smokes. All right, here is the attachment ring for the Wi-Fi remote. That's what it says, that's what it does, and it's just basically like a little key ring. Nice that they give you that. Here's the battery, and this is what will power the little guy, and I'm trying to see how many milliamps this is. Don't know, but I'm sure it's so, yeah dude. This says here that it's 1180 milliamps, which is pretty good. So this little guy should last a pretty good amount of time. If anybody who's watching this has one, let me know how long it lasts and in what modes you shoot best, kind of best practices. Here are some adhesive tips that you can mount to different things. For instance, you could take, and I'll open one to show you how it works. And like I said, I have no experience with these, but I do have some idea how they work. But this is an adhesive end. You can take this and you can mount it to a helmet or something, and you basically will slide this in one way or the other. There it goes, like so, and then it's stuck to the top of a helmet or to a bike or to a car or dash cam, giving you a point of view. Really nice. I am looking into getting one of these just to let you guys know, so I can do some ride home videos where I rant about my day. I think you guys will probably appreciate that. But this is a cool point of view. You can mount it on your dash or mount it to something that's on your dash. The options are really up to what you can think, and it pops off really easy. Just squeeze the back and it pops out, and they give you 2 of those, which are nice. And you can actually go to the store and buy even more stuff. And to unhinge it, you pull it up, there's a little pin in there, you slide it back and it'll open up, and you can dump the camera out. Really cool, really nice. I like the design. I really like GoPro. I think they're doing some really slick stuff, and I think overall it's an awesome product. Didn't want to go too long, just wanted to give you a preliminary look. If you want to see some video or if you've got questions, ask me so I can ask my buddy, because again, this is his camera and this is one of my first up close encounters with the GoPro, and this is the nicest one I think that they make, the Hero 3. It's got all the bells and whistles and I'm really digging it. So again, let me know if you got any questions, comments, concerns, and yeah, that's all I got. So I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm out. Peace.